Hi folks, so this is 2015 higher level question 2, and I've done a good bit of the setup to save us time as usual. Now, if we look at the elevation there for a moment, I'm missing certain pieces of information. For example, I have A here, which is the top of a hexagon, and I know I have an equilateral triangle behind it. Now, the equilateral triangle is supposed to be down here somewhere, okay? But I don't know where. So if what I did was, and this is quite a common thing in these, you draw one any size at all, okay? And I ran two light construction lines back, so the equilateral triangle will be there, and I went off at 30 degrees, down at 30 degrees, and that's how I was able to find that line there, okay? And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start at A, and I'm just going to blow this up, okay? And I'm going to draw a line from A through there down to here until I find point H, as it's called in the on the question, and I'm going to do the same the other side, and that will get me point G there. Okay, now that I have that, I can do this line in heavy. I can come up here with my set square because it's an equilateral triangle. I'm going to draw that guy up as far as there, flip it over, that up as far as there, and we can do our hexagon now as well, of course. Now, all the lines will still be parallel, so I'll just extend it out there for a moment. Actually, I'll just bring up a line from G there, because that'll tell me that's the max width of this object, okay? And we can do a heavy line over as far as there. Sometimes I use these small mathematical set squares, I find them handier even. So that is there, okay? And if you take any of the sides there now, we set our compass, mark that off. That'll find us these points here. Then we can just join in these guys over here. Now, once we've that done then, folks, what we need to do is we need to bring over this image, okay, to here, onto this line here, and then we're going to rotate them, all our points of interest, and we are going to then drop them down, bring them across, and drop them down. And labeling is key in this because there's going to be an awful lot of points, okay? You can also see I did a light blue light line out for my construction box, because once everything fits in that, then I know we're all good, okay? So what I'm going to do there is, one of the key things we're going to need to do is divide up the circle, of course. Now, I'm not going to draw big lines through my drawing, but you can see the way I'm dividing up the circle 60-30. And if I was doing my TG exam, I would be doing that, because I would want to show the examiner clearly all my construction work. And then, of course, with these two guys here. Now I'm going to number that. Now, one thing there about dividing up that, I'm actually going to just bring a couple of these points as well. So that's 1 to 12 on the outside, okay? And you can just number off any other points then you want. So I'm going to bring this guy here, 13, 14, 15. And you can keep labeling it up there, whatever way you want. 16, 17. Now, one of the first things I always do is actually rotate the object itself, because Again, it's like getting that frame set up down in plan view. Once everything is in, has to be then inside of that, okay? So you actually have most of the key points there. I need this guy as well. We'll need to set our compass there. And rotate that up. And then when they're up, we'll just drop them down. We'll bring them across. And just keep checking, folks, that you're bringing down the right points, okay? And we can do this heavy. Now I'm probably going to do it's up to yourself, I'm going to do this guy first, the triangle and the hexagon. Now, as soon as you bring down a point, label them up. Don't bring down a scatter lines. It's a common way. I see people getting lost all the time, okay? So the width won't for change, but B and C now will appear tighter together, okay? So bring them down, and then we'll rotate these guys. And it's not that this question is this hard, but there's quite a lot to do in it. I'm sorry, no, I should rotate from the wrong point there. That's the right point, actually. Now, get my point F, E, and H. This guy now. Give me B, C, and G. And I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to join these up. Helps with the visualization as well. And now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over the big circle. I'll drop all these guys down now from plan first. Or from elevation, sorry. Now, last 2 points to bring over is 13 and 15 there. I just need one last point, 14 there. And that is the object, complete the rotation. Okay, so not that it's that hard, folks, but you clearly need to have all your points leveled up, and as you're finding points down here, like I brought 10, or we'll say take 9, brought 9 across, rotated it, drop it down across. Soon as I connected the two lines and I brought down the line across in here and the line down there, I mark it and I put in 9. It's critical on a drawing like this, with the amount of lines you have, that you are labeling clearly. If you do it, you're definitely going to have a successful outcome. So a long video of that, folks, but I hope you found it useful. More videos to come, and stay safe.